Northern Arizona Stars, number 12, Caleb Smith. From Northwest Heights, number 14, Grace Pigman. From North Valley Maple
7 players from Northwest Heights on the squad.
From Northwest Heights, number 16, Brian Bristow. From West Valley Avalanche, number 16, Joe Mahar. From West Valley Avalanche, number 19, Brandon Couch. From the Northern Arizona Stars, number 20, Chris Bond. From Northwest Heights, number 21, Jeremy Van Buster. The goalies for the North All-Stars. Number 1 from Northern Arizona Stars, Carl Marty. Number 30 from the West Valley Avalanche, Kyle Eisentraut. Number 30 from Northwest Heights, Matthew Goldberg. And number 76 from Northwest Heights, Emily Metz.
Let's go, Metz.
For the South All-Stars, wearing the dark jerseys. Number 2 from the Tucson Cyclones, Brian Jared Schechter. Number 4 from the Tucson Cyclones, Matt Price. Number 7 from the Tempe Thrashers, Austin Wallace. Number 9 from the East Valley Lightning, Alex Stocker. Number 10 from the Tucson Cyclones, David Sheridan. Number 11 from the Tucson Cyclones, Josh Gordon. Number 14 from the Tucson Tornadoes, Nick Rostello. Number 16 from the East Valley Lightning, Ken Nardelli. Number 16 from the Tucson Cyclones, Sean Singer. Number 20 from the Tucson Tornadoes, Kelly Rostello. Number 21 from the Tucson Tornadoes, Todd Owens. Number 24 from the Tempe Thrashers, Derek Toohey. Number 28 from the Tucson Tornadoes, Austin A.J. Stroman. Number 34 from the Tempe Thrashers, Chris Kohler. And number 87 from the East Valley Lightning, Alex Matthews. The goalies for the South All-Stars. Number 34 from the Tempe Thrashers, Matt Bush. Number 49 from the Tucson Cyclones, Catherine Beal. And number 41 from the Tucson Tornadoes, Anthony Monticelli. Thank you guys very much. Please remain standing, if you will, for the playing of the national anthem. Stars, Chris Hamilton, your West Valley Avalanche. For the Southern All-Stars, head coach is Jeff Marr from the Tucson Cyclones, assisted by Bill Tegetow from the
Red are the Tucson Tornadoes.
Okay. Ready to start things off. This is the high school district varsity all-star game, the South All-Stars. They are the visiting team of the dark jerseys, and the North All-Stars, the home team in the white jerseys. Now that we're all ready to get that straightened out, we'll go ahead and begin play, and they'll throw it in the corner here, and coming out with it for the North All-Stars. I'll make that the South All-Stars in the dark. And slamming that home, we've got a number of players down there. Looks like number 16, Nardelli, going after it. The play in front of the north net. They'll slide it around and off the boards and almost into the net. That one taken back. Brian Jared Schechter will go back and get that one. He'll touch it for the South All-Stars. And a number of players from Tucson, from the south, of course, that's where Tucson is. The Cyclones and the Tornadoes, along with the East Valley Lightning, represent the majority of the players. And that one slapped up by Nardelli behind the bench. We're going to get a stop. And we'll go with the running clock first period. The second and third periods, we're told, we'll go with the stop clock. And the clock will run as both teams will face it off right in front of the goalie, Katie Beal, for the South. And Katie plays for the Tucson Cyclones. And coming back at the other end, and Katie looking at me, trying to set up a pass in front. Bang, boom, didn't happen. Got knocked away. And then Beal will hold it for the face-off. And she'll squeeze it between their pads, and we'll go ahead and get a face-off just underway. First period, no score between the North and the South. South in the dark, they're in the attacking end. They're in the south end right now. North in the white, they're the designated home team. Coming back, shot, through the crease, shot by number 9. And we've got 2 number 9s for the North. I believe that was Robert Jacobs. And now going back to touch it was going to be Chris Pond. And that was Kyle Allen. Allen and Pond back there representing the Northern Arizona Stars on the North team. Puck's loose. Now they'll try to skate out with it. They'll rush, and the pass is a little far. And coming down to get that one for the dark-shirted South All-Stars is Ken Nardelli. Nardelli, now he'll go back, pick it up. Actually, shot taken there by Graverson. That was actually Austin Wallace. Now a shot on goal. The shot taken by number 24, Derek Tamuti of Tempe Thrashers. That one turned away. And in goal for the white jerseyed North team is Carl Gorney, representing the Northern Arizona Stars, wearing the Dallas Stars jersey replica down there. And he'll save it and hold it for the face-off down there. Good save by Gorney. So they'll drop the puck, taken there by the South. They can't hold it in. It's along the boards. They managed to throw it down there past Singer. Singer going over to get it. Now he'll lose it. Now taken back by number 4, Matt Cross. Well, Cross will hold it in. Now it's along the boards. Cross trying to keep it in. So they can't hold the zone. That one cleared out, but now puck comes loose, and coming down the other end, representing Northwest Ice. Shot there by 16. That was Ryan Bristow. Bristow, one of the fine players from this side of the state, puts it down. Now we come back the other way. And a shot hard as the players go sprawling in the crease. Will hold it for a face-off as they attempt to attack the North goal. And a good save by Gorney. They're ahead 3 shots to 1 and shots taken. No score. That's the most important thing. No one has lit the lamp yet. 9:23 off the face-off. It bounces off the Sabaro sign there. Now it comes out center ice, picking it up. That's the white All-Stars, and Katie Beal with the save out the shot. And she'll hold it for the face-off. Beal with the save. And that was right off the shot there that looked like A.J. Brown with that shot. One of the Stars, actually, that was Kaylin Smith from the Northern Arizona Stars. Kaylin and Aubrey are actually A.J. wearing number 12, but they're wearing different jerseys. A.J., of course, on the Northwest Ice. They've got 7 players on this team. And now puck comes loose over near the blue line. Hitting the blue line hard is number 21 for the South Club. That's Todd Owens. Now they'll play it out front. Loose puck, they tried to hit it. Almost put that one on the doorstep. A good save by Gorney. Shot there taken by number 9. That was Alex Stocker. And Austin Wallace had a stick on that one too from the Tempe Thrashers. Now goes behind. And players being checked in there. Chris Pond back there for the Flagstaff team. saw them play in a tournament earlier this year. And Pond, one of the mainstays of that Flagstaff North Star team, taken by Owens. Todd Owens hitting the blue line. Now he's going to be checked hard by Graverson. Puck's loose. Graverson will throw it out. Now coming down, got a 2-on-1, a high shot. Katie Beal with the save. And she's gloved that one. Gloving that save. Looked like just a great save by Katie. She looked like her usual self, is what I wanted to say. And 39 from the Tucson Cyclones as she stopped the 2-on-1 break by the North Club. Coming back, North and White on the attack. McBain going after it. Graham McBain, number 8. And now looks like they've got Jacobs out there along with Allen wrestling with it. Now going back to touch it as they shove the White, or the North All-Stars, the White Club, all the way into their own zone. And now they've got the play. It's in the North zone. The puck's high, they're going for it, reaching for it. That's Crass with it. He'll throw it along the boards, kept in there by Wallace. Now coming back the other way. And coming back to get it is the captain, Nardelli. Ken Nardelli, he's the captain of this team. He'll throw it up, and they'll headman it ahead to Tamuti. Tamuti, he's going to be offsides. They're going to bring it back offsides against the South, and we'll have a face-off just in front of the blue line with the score, actually no score, with 6 minutes and counting left in the period number 1. They'll bring it out, draw it taken by Gordon. Gordon will throw it in. Going after that one is David Sheridan. And now coming back is Crass. Crass, safety valving it back. He's going to pick it up. A good defensive job trying to flip it in, and now right out in front. But guess who was there? Jared Schachter to kind of guide it away from Katie Beal. Didn't want Katie to be the recipient of that one. Coming back the other way, and Jared Schachter. Now we're going to have a shot taken there, and that was Bristow from the Northwest Ice Club. That face-off to the left of Beal. That one slapped down by Gordon on the penalty kill. Now coming back the other way. A 4-on-5 situation here. And so Crace will go off. 2 minutes for holding. That was the whistle as Bristow came down with the attempted shot on goal. They had whistled, and Crace was called for holding as he actually held Bristow coming down. So man advantage for the North All-Stars. Now we're going to get a change on that. That's both. Now another penalty just been assessed, a hooking penalty on Race Bingham. So now we're going to a 4-on-4, and so the game gets a little faster. So coming back, AJ Stroman knocking that one out. No, puck down there. Now it's picked up. Another rush. Rostello. Well, that was Pond from the White for the North. The North, they've got the puck now coming back. South touches it, and they get a goal. They had a loose puck back there off of Pond, and the goal scored by the South All-Stars. And 20-something. Looks like might be either Stroman, maybe even Rostello. We'll wait and see when they turn. Yeah, 21, Todd Owens unofficially with the goal. We'll go ahead and wait for the official announcement on that, but it's a 1-0 game.
20 and 28 are also on that line.
So Stroman also might have gave Stroman the assist on that. So that'll take the South player out of the box. It'll leave Race Bingham in the penalty box. Just 15 seconds left on his penalty. How about
H.A. Stroman, assisted number 14, Nick Rostello.
So they give it to Stroman. It was Stroman down there. His stick last touched it, so give A.J. the goal. Give the assist to number 14, Nick Rostello. 1-0 in favor of the South. Now we're going to get a whistle here. Going to get an offside call, I believe. Wait to see. Now we're going to get a penalty, I think. Yes, that.
7/24.
So they wave off the penalty. It was offsides and the draw taken there by Tamuti. Derek Tamuti, shot as a whistle. Loose puck out in front, and going to clam on that was Gorney. Gorney's covering it up. Here's Derek again. We got a whistle and a stop and play with 1:40 in the running clock. So, face off just outside the blue line. They called Matt Cross. 2 minutes charging was the signal given by the referee. So he'll go off with 1:14 to play, first period, and he'll be in the box to start the second stanza. Now the puck's loose right in front of the blue line.
Number 4, Matt Price, 2 minutes for interference.
Well, now they change it. It looked like they made the charging sign. Now they call it interference is the official call. Though the referee did give a charging sign. So anyway, we got Cross in the box, 2 minutes interference, less than a minute to play. Coming down is the North team. The North in white, the South in dark. And they're the darker team. They've got the, Nardelli goes down, takes a hit, but he gets back up again. Takes a shot there from that was Paul Rojas. No, that was Bingham, Race Bingham, the other 14 in the game. Just they decided to let everybody keep their same numbers. Nardelli going down, keeps coming, shot, wrister is high in the air. Then a glove save by Gorney. He just kind of guided that one up, and wise play, he batted it back. 5 seconds to go, they're gonna put the shot on by the crease, time will expire, and the score at the end of 1 period of play, the South leads 1-0. So, ready to play. It looks like we got a Northwest Ice contingent versus the Tucson Cyclones out there. So we have another penalty. Chris Kohler. Okay, so Kohler gets the penalty for interference. Now Kohler is wearing number 4, wearing kind of a reddish maroon jersey, and Cross is wearing blue. Kraus is wearing blue. So coming back to Cyclones, yeah, it looks like that Cyclones versus Northwest Ice out there. But these are all-star teams. You got the South versus the North as the North team and the person of the Northwest Ice Club. That goes off the stick of Bingham. So coming back the other way, and this time it's going to be the stop clock, second period, 1-0 in favor of the South All-Stars. It's right in front of the blue line. The puck is taken. Now it comes back. And, a trip there. A nice save there by Sheridan with the flip around the back. Now coming back the other way, it goes alongside the boards right in front of the Arizona Mills sign. Both teams doing a lot of shopping for that puck. They're going to have a whistle here. It's like interference is the symbol made by the referee. And we're going to get a penalty here. So both teams were at full strength, and it looks like that the white All-Stars from the North, or the North All-Stars, are going to be a man short, and it's going to be number 14 in the box, Bingman, Race Bingman, 2 minutes. It's going to be interference. So power play, favor of the South. And they come out with it. Now they lose the draw, coming back. Now the South has to clear it out of their own end. See what develops here. As we have a 5-on-4 situation. South on the power play, and that one thrown down. They're going to get an offside call, and now main program up there. A lot of support from the NAU hockey people. And the face-off, now we go to a 4. So right now, it's a 5-on-3 situation as Bingman has got a penalty. Pond's off. So right now, the power play, you could call it a super power play. That's one way to look at it. A shot on goal, and they try to clear out in front. And it won't happen. In the game right now at goal is number 30. Looks like Eisentrott for the West Valley Avalanche. So you got 2 number 30s, and you got 2 14s and 2 12s. You got to be pretty sharp to follow this one, Robbie, and I think we're both up to the task. So now coming back the other way, it's kicked back into the south end. So we're going to have a change in goalie here on the other end. Now they'll change it for the south. Get you the south goalie. That looks like Anthony Bonicelli. He's in goal for the South Club, and in goal for the North Club is Kyle Eisentrott. Now, puck is exchanged as penalty about to expire to Bingman. He'll come out. It'll be a 5-on-4, and they'll have the man advantage for 29 seconds. And nice penalty kill there, going back to get it. Clearing it was Graverson. And we're going to whistle in another stop and play. So the penalties are, I tell you, they're writing tickets today. So Nardelli in the sin bin are the...
Assessed number 16, Ken Nardelli. 2 minutes for roughing.
He gets a roughing call. Nardelli, officially the call is roughing, so he'll go in the box. So each team will skate a 4-on-4 for the next 10 minutes, and then we're going to have a situation where the North has a power play. Coming back, 5 seconds left of the penalty to Pond. That one touched along the boards here. Right in front, Singer going after it. Right in front of the north end. Shots up in front of the air, cross off of Crass's stick, coming back the other way. McBain, Gordon goes down, and a save by Bonicelli. Anthony with the save. 7:53 remaining, second period. Puck taken behind the south goal. Bonicelli looking for it. 16 seconds, or actually a minute 9 left, and the penalty to Nardelli. As right now the North on a power play of their own. Now they're slapping forward and it's kicked out of there. Glove save by Bonicelli, and here Anthony looking. He's got to have eyes in the back of his head to see that one. That one pops right in front of the Sabaro sign. The way they're throwing that puck around feels like a loose pizza out there. 7:12 to play, 39 seconds to Nardelli. They get a goal. They get the power play goal. And who put that one in? The shot was up, looks like number 11. Gonna give it to Randy Avia. A goal, they were surrounding him. Catch the assists on that. It's a 1-1 hockey game. Top. Owens lit the lamp, period number 1 for the South, and now on the scramble in front of the net, Avia gets it past Bonicelli. At least that's his stick was on it. We'll get the official announcement on the assists. But he was a flurry back, a power play goal. That's what that was. Now the shot is wide. It brings the penalty brings Nardelli out of the box. 6:44, 1-1 tie. Everybody at full strength. It's even Stevens. Oh, a bad pass. Dangerous pass there. They're trying to get it up the ice, trying to clear it.
Scored by number 11. Randy Avila, assisted by number 16, Brian Bristow, and number 14, Grace Bingman.
So they gave it to Avila. I was correct. Bingman and Bristow, the B&B kids, for all around there, and they got the assist and got it to Avila. So it's 1-1. Now the puck's loose, coming down. Puck, oh, a player goes hard. And that was, of course, number 20, Chris Pond. Now players go crashing into each other as Jacobs and Allen crashing into with Rustello, coming back the other way as they cleared in the north end, now into the south end, 5:56 to play. Player coming up the ice now. Here comes the south on a rush. They'll dump it in. They'll have a line change. Nardelli Stocker's out there, number 9, Alex Stocker. He'll go off of his stick. Now we have a breakaway on the wing. The shot is wide by AJ. Oh, like that Kalen Smith, number 12. That was number 12, Kalen Smith. Keep track of all the 12s, 7s, 20s, and 30s around here. For the same team, we're going to be all right. That was a shot and a save. Whistle. We'll have a stop and play, 1-1, 5:27, second period. Face-off taken down there by the North. Yeah, they can't keep it in. Now it's intercepted. The blue line glove save. After the shot was taken, a glove save there by Eisentrott. For the West Valley Avila. Now Kyle again, they'll corral him. And going there to help his mate out was number 3, Sean Sheehan from the West Valley Club. Of course, the West Valley Avalanche, it's obvious that Kyle, you could tell it's the Avalanche as he's wearing the colors of the Colorado Avalanche. Coming back, oh, just whistles right by him. Goes into the corner, a hard check there. Taken there by Jacobs. He lays the lumber on Moody. Now it's loose, it's a breakaway out in front shot. It's a save, and they get a goal on the rebound. So the shot taken. That's Graham McBain comes down, puts the shot on goal. The stick saved by Bonicelli, and on the rebound it's put in. Looked like that number 16. They're going to give it to the Brian Bristow, or is that? Checking that, Joe Mahar, the other 16 for the Avalanche. He's going to get the goal. And they'll give the assist to McBain. It's 2-1. Favor of the North. 4:45 to play off the face-off center ice. Joe Andriano with you doing the call along with my cameraman Robbie West. He'll chime in from time to time. And the play will be whistled.
Assisted by number 9, Robert Jacobs, and number 8, Graham McBain.
So they gave the goal, as I said, to Mahar, 16 out of the Avalanche, and they gave another assist on the pass. Jacobs got it. McBain got it. McBain originally took the shot. He got it from Jacobs, and then on the rebound, putting it in was Mahar. So it's 2-1. Now the puck in front of the face-off in front of the North goal, and again Eisentrott with the save, kicks it out in front, and away we go. Avila to the races. He'll flip it up. And also, that looks like Bristow down there. Now we got the Northwest Ice team in there. Now it looks like it was before, Robbie, the Ice versus the Cyclones. So they'll hold it up for the face-off, and now we're going to get a stop and play. So going to get a penalty against the North. Looks like number 16, Joe Mahar. Check that, Brian Bristow. 2 minutes tripping. Mahar started to the bench. They called him back. And now Bristow is going to be in the box. Tripping, though, right now, the North trying to kill off this penalty. And a nice shot there by Graverson. Smart fundamentals just to shoot it down. But he tried to board it, shot it as far as he could. And that one picked up by one of the Cyclone players for the South. Now he gets hard into the boards right in front of his Singer. And boy, they ring his bell. Sean Singer, Tucson Cyclones, the sticks come up, and we're going to get a stop and play. Nope, they're going to let him play on. Now comes back the other way. Pond, Stocker. That was White North All-Stars down there. Coming back, Cyclones. Shot. Eisentraut with the save on the shot by Kraus. Of course, the way to remember his name, I think of that Viking safety, Paul Kraus. And he plays like the Viking safety coming down.
What a ball hawk that guy was.
This guy's a puck hawk, you know. He's done his job.
No doubt about it. That time, another sensational save by Eisentraut. They've thrown everything at him, and he's still been Johnny on the spot there with the catcher's glove.
I'll tell you what, they've thrown not only the kitchen sink, but half the ice and every piece of athletic wear you can think of. Now that one along the boards is going to be picked up. And the South will try to one more rush here. They got the power play. That one was stolen away. Going for the short-handed one. McBain after it. Now they got players in the corner. It comes out again. They get it smart. Oh, they were offsides, and they were. Nope. They'll drive it out. Shot high by Rojas in the game. Paul Rojas. And this kid has got some speed. Great lateral quickness out of the North Valley Maple Leafs. Talked to his family before the game, and they're proud of him. They love to see him get something happening here. A whistle of a shot. As on the power play, the South All-Stars coming back. Now everybody at full strength as the penalty to Bristow is over. 1:57 to play. 2-1 is the score. South out in the North. North is out in front. All right. That's what I said. North 2, South 1. Might have been better if they made this the blue-gray game. Anyway, we come back the other way. Bingman with it. And North Valley will touch it. And we're going to get a whistle. They're going to bring it back. As North Valley, they look like the uniform of the Toronto Maple Leafs with that maple leaf. Instead of Toronto, they just say Northwest on it. Sean Sheehan gets the draw. Gets it up to Robert Avila. He's got one goal. Puts it out in front. Looking for races. He was racing to the head of Brian Bristow, rather. And they get a score. Shot taken, and with a scramble out in front on the rebound. They put it in. The North up 3-1. Oh, North gets a goal. Officially, I think Sheehan was down there. Avila. But they give it to Bristow. Avila had got the assist, so Randy Avila's got a goal and an assist. Bristow has an assist and a goal, which means that they both. Yeah, we got another one down there, and a shot firing it hard. They put it in. They come down on the rush and they score again. The North All-Stars putting it past. Looks like number 11, maybe Avila again. Getting his second goal. We'll wait and get the official announcement. His stick was on it. His stick went up right after the puck went in the net.
Randy Avila, assisted by number 12, A.J. Brown, and number 3, Sean Sheehan.
So Sheehan gets on the board with an assist. They give goal number 2. His second goal was Randy Avila gets the goal, assist Brown, Sheehan with the assist. It's 4-0. Goals by Mayar, Bristow, and we get another one. It's just one right after the other. Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat. It's kind of like watching the Untouchables. Shots hard, and we're gonna get another goal. 20. Goal was about. You were gonna say something. That goal was 10 seconds apart. Avila's got 2 goals. Got Bristow with a goal, Mayar with a goal, and that pretty much. I'm gonna make it 5 now.
Well, they got 2 goals, bang, bang, just like that. And now 5-1. You know, earlier with the 3-1, 2-goal differential, left a little bit of room for the South to work with, but now not the case. North in control now after the onslaught offensively.
Well, I just described that other goal, then we got another goal. Just when I thought I could get into the bed, I got to turn off the lights. Just as I was going to turn off the lights, barely had time to describe that one. All right, a whistle and a stop and play and offsides, and we get the official word on the goal here. Okay, I've got it. So we got a slash on, what's going on here? And get the correction as we start period number 3, 5-1 to North All-Stars. First, we'll tell you about the penalty. Sean Singer gets a penalty for the South. 2 minutes for elbowing. And correction on the goal scored by Chris Graberson. That was the 5th All-Star goal. They give the assist to Kyle Allen, number 9. So we're all up to date. Now coming back the other way, the South All-Stars in the attacking North zone. And we had, as I mentioned, just to recap, the penalty on Singer, Sean Singer, was an elbowing call. So right now, the North on another power play. Coming back, taking the puck. Here comes the South. Jared Schechter off of his stick. Coming back the other way and trying to hold it in. Can't do so. Now they'll shoot it around the boards. Didn't get it done there. The Cyclone player will pick it up and shoot it right by my face. Boy, this puck is whistling. Look at him on this side of the glass right now. Gordon will put the hit on number 8, Graham McBain. McBain looking for a puck. Shot in there, and Graham will go back to get it. And we're right in front here. Can't be any closer than this. We talk about close proximity to the action. We've got it here. Now going back, they'll whistle it, they'll throw it back in. Now trying to kill this penalty. The South looking to kill the penalty, doing the job. Now trying to get a short-handed goal shot up front there. And a save there. It looks like we got Northwest Ice. They got 2 goalies in there, and that might be Goldberg down there. Matthew Goldberg with the save. They also brought their other goaltender, Emily Metz. And the face-off, off the face-off shot, turned away by Goldberg. It's loose. 5 seconds left. Trying to kill this penalty. And the power play is over. Everybody at full strength. A Singer comes out for the South. And he'll cross. Bristow throw the puck down there for the North. They're in the white. Brace Bingham behind the net. A lot of the Northwest Ice players have seen a lot of time here in the second period. Sean Sheehan going after it. And also in the third period. As we're into the final stanza, Sheehan gets ridden out of the play by Owens. Number 21, Ted Owens, he's got the lone goal for the South. Owens putting the body on him. Now coming out, Sheehan, it's a score! Sean Sheehan with deking, shooting, save, and it's a score. Past the goalie, Matt Bush. So 6-1 on the goal by Sean Sheehan. What? Okay, they give Avila the assist. He went and got that one. Apparently, Sheehan put the shot on goal, give him the assist. Busker got the assist. They give the goal to Busker. Now players go sprawling into the net. You got, oh boy, that's a tough call. The net will save him, and into the net there. Matt Bush.
So they try to sort things out here. It was a star combination that time. They tried to work it in from the wing. Beautiful centering pass. It was kind of like a little timing play right out in front. And stacking the goal that time was number 12, crashing the net that time. And then you saw a big scrum, and the officials had to come in. To this point, they still haven't given an official word as to whether it was a goal or not. Now they finally have put it up. It is 7-1. So a brilliant play out front. Like you said, it's been bang-bang with North on the offensive end of things.
I'll tell you what, Van Busker got goal number 7 there.
Most sharp players, 7 and 12.
And Graverson gets another goal. Check that, Van Busker got off the Sheehan pass, got goal 6. Graverson piles in to get goal 7.
It was the other way. He got it wrong. It was 7 to 12.
So Graverson now gets the assist as we make some quick calculations. I believe that was Brown with the goal, number 12. Nevertheless, any way you add it up, shake it out, spit it out, it's 7-1 in favor of the North. And Avia looking for that hat trick. Now a whistle, shot on goal. We're going to see if somebody's going to go off here. 8:06 to play. The North in front of the South, 7-1.
Okay.
And the whistle, the draw taken by Rostello. They can't keep it in. Loose puck. Going back to chase that one. Vaughn goes down. Players crash in. Couldn't keep it in, and that was Bingman. Now Rojas going to knock a player down. We've got Nardellis down. We've got players being separated here. Stroman and Rojas exchanging pleasantries about maybe where they're going to have pizza after this game.
I don't think it was the pleasantries that were exchanged weren't to that extent, but you see as they piled into the boards there, a little frustration got the better part of Valor that time around. Looks like number 14 took out a little frustration there. Looks like maybe it was number 16 caught an elbow on that one. Maybe it was inadvertent, but either
I know
way,
Nardelli, 16, was the guy on the ice, but
Yeah.
he's okay. Kenny's all right.
he got cracked in the jaw that time with that elbow. I don't know if the officials are going to catch that one, if they felt it was inadvertent or whatnot, but you could see he went after another one of the players after that. So, I mean, it's a heated rivalry out there. You can't really say that this game doesn't count, although it doesn't in the standing.
Well, you know, they're going to be short 2 men now, the North. They've got penalties to number 20, Chris Pond. And now we've got number 14. It looks like we've got a misconduct. That's a 6-minute. Looks like we're going to have a major and a minor assessed to the same man. I think Rojas will get the penalty.
Yeah, I think it was Rojas.
Because he did actually he threw a punch, or actually there was just, let's just say, pushing and shoving. Rojas did a lot of it.
Exactly, to be nice to everybody involved. We're going to have a 6-minute, looks like a major penalty assessed to Rojas.
And we got 2 more penalties assessed here on the South Ledger. 28, Stroman, and Austin Wallace, 7. Now let's just listen for the explanation here as time's expired. Our time is suspended, roughing number 20. So penalties, we'll just review. Rojas got the 6-minute roughing major. He'll be out for a while. Stroman gets a 2-minute roughing penalty. Wallace, a 2-minute roughing penalty for the South All-Stars. They're going to be out. And number 20, Chris Pond, also gets a 2-minute roughing penalty. So now we're more or less at limited play, 3-on-3. Shot, and they put it past, and they're going to get, I think that's a score. Number 21, the South scores. Owens gets his 2nd goal. And the only 2 goals, the South trying to rise here. It makes it 7-2. So what the referees have done, they've sent 2 players off. They're going to play the remaining time. Penalty time, 3-on-3. 6:58 to play. So looks like a pickup game out there. 7-2. Coming back. White All-Stars are off the play. Goes Bristow. He's taken out. Along the boards, Nardelli. Todd Owens Owens with his second goal. Rustello and Owens, second time we've heard that combination for the South today. That's their only 2 goals. And that one flipped back. Northern All-Star goals by Sheehan, Graverson. Avila has 2. Brown has 1. Bristow, Mahar. And the penalty is expired to Chris Pond. So right now we've got a situation where we're in a 4-on-3 power play for the South, and a nice save by the South. Number 1. Emily Metz in goal for the North All-Stars, and she would love to mop this one up, kind of get the save, you know. And a shot taken, Bush with the save, Glove saves it, we'll hold it for a face-off. 5:51 to play. Behind the South goal. Looking up the long way at the ice. So I got to really think before I speak, which is sometimes a rarity for me. Backhander save there. A shot taken by Kaylin Smith. Brown and Smith going after it. Oh, a check to the throat there by Kraus. And we're going to whistle to stop and play. And the referees doing a lot of paperwork in this one, so to speak, writing a lot of tickets, sending people to the bin. Play has gotten rough, and they've been able to take control of the game. Now we've got one more player in the penalty box, and that in the person of Paul Rojas on the double major, the double minor, the roughing penalty. Actually, that's a major. Okay, a major and a minor, whatever. He's in the box, and now we got a player going down. Shot taken, a rebound, a save there by Bush. We've got, looks like we're going to get a cross-checking call. Whoa, and looks like going to get a little commentary as well. We'll leave it at that. The official, if it was me, I would have thrown him out of the game. Get dressed, young man. Okay, shot there taken. And the draw, won by 87, Alex Matthews. Now shot, and it's whistle, and it's shot wide by Kaylin Smith. Smith will give chase. Nardelli going after. Loose puck out in front. Smith will get it for the Stars. Give it over the Northwest. A slap shot. Oh, that one hit the post. And it goes high in the air off the netting. It's like Barnum and Bailey Circus with that one. Shot taken there. Draw won by the South. Flipped it into Nardelli. Nardelli can't handle it, so against the board. They'll flip it down. Smith wisely throws it into his own end. Now he'll give chase. Giving chase, though, is A.J. Brown. He's got a goal and an assist. So they get a penalty, assist, South penalty. Chris Kohler, 2 minutes checking from behind. Nevertheless, no, we've got 2 players in the box for each team, so we're at a 4-on-4 situation right now. Speed things up. Puck is loose, right at center ice. Here comes the Northwest ice, but oh, a nice move. Deke shoots, and he scores! A play there, they call him AJ, and he delivered it. He put the bread in the shopping cart. This is getting a little bit out of hand, Robbie.
Great footage on that one. That one coming right into your living room with the beautiful individual moves there on the open ice.
Absolutely. AJ gets a lot of credit. I don't even think Eddie Basha could have done better than that. Coming back the other end. It's loose puck. That's this. He's got 2 goals and an assist. Now the shot again. They want more. And there's a loose puck. Oh, just cleared by Rostello. And it almost, before it even crossed the line, he got into the crease there, cleared it. Coming back the other end on a whistle. Player goes down. We're going to get a stop and play. 3:17, 8-2.
I like this angle. You miss a little bit when they go down to the other side of the ice as far as the lateral movement, but whenever they come back down on this end, it's just an interesting look at some of the puck movement and some of the moves that they try to do in and around the net.
Well, what to help me out is I deal with my blind spot there sometimes. Good shot. Now we got a interception on that. That's Stocker. He'll lose it. Stocker. And now we're going to get a penalty. 16, Joe Mahar on the play earlier down here in the south end. Mahar gets 2 minutes interference. So right now on the power play, we've got the South with a 5-on-3. They'll come back and touch it. Now, if I'm the North, I mean, you know, you want to poke it away, but you don't want to lose position, and they're in danger of making that happening. The gambling right now is not a smart thing to do. They want to keep it back. They got to play the triangle defense. Now they're going to go ahead and come back. They'll turn them in, but now coming around, they put it out in front, though, and almost tipped in. Alex Stocker right there on the doorstep. Wanted to put the paper past the dog there. Rostello coming back. He'll flip it. That one picked up. A little forecheck down there by Jacob, by Avila. Randy Avila, Northwest Ice. Now the shot taken. Oh, rebound, save, and we're going to get a goal. Coming to poke that in on the left side. Cyclones. And that was going to be, looks like number 10. Tucson Cyclones, David Sheridan, I believe, got credit for the goal. It's 8-3 with 1:54, and we've had to get the calculator out in the last period and a half.
It was Gordon that started that thing. He put the first shot on goal. Rebound was then put in by Sheridan. Made a nice play on that one.
Those Gordon at least will get an assist and see how they're going to go ahead and score it when they review it. I've got Sheridan credit for the goal. You had a shot number 10. I believe number 10 did put that one in the net. So it's now 8-3. They put up the 3 now. 1:47 to play. Face off as the North will keep the pressure on. And now Jared Schachter will try to hold it in. Kraus. Oh, a nice pass. Headmanning it over off the board to Sheridan. Sheridan going in. Here's David. He puts it in again. David Sheridan with a goal. He took it off the boards. He took the rebound. Kind of played the carom like Willie Mays in the '54 World Series. Took the carom, put it up, and put it past. I'm getting too nostalgic now. And now we erase the penalties, as that was the shorthanded goal.
I was about to say, now you really are dating yourself.
Yeah, very dating. Before I was even born. All right, now we got the face-off center ice. Jared Schachter eyeing. So Sheridan gets up 2 in a row. So they give Kraus the assist. They give Gordon assist off the second goal by Sheridan. 8-4, 105, and South All-Stars want more. That one high. Oh, now coming out of it. Here comes the Northwest Club. You might say there's 3 Northwest. And they put it in a shot wide by Avila. Avila looking for the Hatter right now. Can he get the Hatter? Coming back. They come out with it to Sheridan. Maybe Sheridan will get a hat trick. He'll shoot it. It's wide. Metz with the shot. Emily doing the job out there. And she down off of her pad, and they cover it up, and coming down, here comes the ice. Here you might say, I say the ice, but I'm talking about the North team. North by Northwest out there. Coming out, shot wide. A good whistle save there. But it was a board shot, actually, by Josh Gordon. Now they go into the corner. It's going to be Graverson out there. He'll fall. Now the puck will bounce all the way down. His time is going to expire. The final score in this one, the North All-Stars 8 and the South All-Stars 4. We'll come back with a little recap right after this timeout.
Now, Joe, sportsmanship will come to the fore here as they shake hands here to wrap things up. You'd expect a lot of offensive fireworks. We got that today. 12 goals scored here. A lot of high-powered players out there on the ice. That's not to say we didn't see some outstanding goaltending. We did, but they were just kind of like sitting ducks out there whenever you talk about all-star players up and down both rosters.
And a lot of times both these players, they'll see each other and maybe not as often, and then you see somebody you don't face very often, you're kind of wondering what their tendencies are, and you got to guess. Sometimes more often than not, as a goalie, you're going to guess wrong. And if you haven't played together defensively, you may not be in sync. But I'm going to credit the North All-Stars today. Got great goaltending from their trio of Gorney, Eisentraut. Actually, there are 4 goalies, Goldberg and Metz. I come to say Bush, Katie Beal, and Bonicelli did a fine job. Standouts, first the North All-Stars, we had Sheehan with a goal and 2 assists, Graverson a goal and an assist, McBain with an assist, and Avila 2 goals and an assist, AJ 2 goals and an assist, Bristow had a goal and an assist, I believe Mayher had a goal, Van Buskirk, they gave him a goal. It all adds up to 8 goals. The South, Sheridan had 2 goals at the end. Owens got their first 2. So the offense was definitely on for both clubs. And a little too late for the South, but once they figured out Metz and company there, they just ran out of time.
The one thing about it is these players are all varsity level players, and they got bigger fish to fry, so to speak, down the stretch here. They got some big playoff games coming up, and I'm sure we'll see some of these players again down the road when it comes to the state championship tournament.
And that's going to be when it all counts, when it's all on the line. And once again, for Robbie West, I'm Joe Andriano. The high school district varsity all-star game here at the Polar Ice Den in Peoria, Arizona. The final score, the North All-Stars 8, the South All-Stars 4. We bid you adieu.